The theoretical framework of my systematic literature review on co-curricular and extracurricular involvement will be grounded in both student involvement theory and experiential learning theory. The two theorists cited are Dr. Alexander Austin and Dr. David Cobb. Both published their work on these theories in 1984, Austin's Student Involvement and Cobb's Experiential Learning. Both of their publications and theories have been widely cited across the literature and research in higher education. Both theories support that active involvement and engagement in co-curricular and extracurricular activities outside the classroom can lead to student success. Austin's student involvement theory identified 5 assumptions of involvement. Involvement requires physical and psychological energy to be devoted to an experience. Involvement also occurs along a continuum. Students will express different involvement levels. Involvement has both quantitative and qualitative features. Development is associated with the quality and quantity of the student's involvement, and academic performance can correlate to involvement. Now back to Cobb's theory, where he identified the experiential learning cycle, which displays how a student can learn from an experience. First is the concrete experience, where the student is actively participating in the activity. Second is the reflective observation, where the student takes time to reflect and observe the experience. The third is abstract conceptualization, where the student is thinking about what they experienced and observed. And finally is active experimentation, where the student is planning on how to use what they learned for an upcoming experience. The model is designed as a cycle because the student will be able to apply what they learned to the next experience. As I continue to explore the strategies that student affairs professionals must consider when developing high-impact co-curricular and extracurricular activities, these two theories will blend together to support this research. A term that brings these two theories together is engagement. As the origin of the student engagement research is still unclear, the term is quite frequently used in describing both theories, where some would consider experiential learning to also be known as the engagement theory. As for student involvement, the term engagement can be considered conceptually similar, yet there is a key difference, where it is entirely possible to be involved in a co-curricular extracurricular activity without being engaged. This provides us with some evidence to why these theories should be considered in tandem for a current systematic literature review to be conducted. It is important to acknowledge that these two theories were founded decades ago, yet the models are still very relevant in today's co-curricular and extracurricular literature and research. As post-secondary institutions continue to prepare and develop students for their academics and life beyond college and university, student involvement in high-impact experiences will continue to be an essential factor to the overall student success and preparing students for future careers, as well as being contributing members of society. Thank you for taking the time to listen to my presentation. Have a great day.